All right, call the meeting to order.
All right, got a meeting called to order at 6:34 p.m.
Can we review minutes?
Yes.
At the next scheduled meeting, or we gotta do it tonight?
Doesn't matter what you guys want to do. We have two things tonight. We have to get this, Derek Jones prepared a cemetery caretaker contract.
Okay.
So I want to get, if you guys look this over, if you give me approval, I can get him paid going forward. So we'll look at that first.
Can you touch me, pen?
There you go. There's a pen for you too. And then we'll move
That
on
much
to
from the
this.
time, but. Oh, it's on the back side. No, it's not.
So yeah, you can look that over real quick. And then we'll actually be passing a resolution tonight for the capital improvement plan. It has to be in by September 30th or we don't get any money, tax money next year.
So we have to do what?
I have to submit the capital improvement plan by September 30th or we don't get any tax money at all next year. So we'll have to make some decisions on that tonight. But this is a meeting that we do every year, and you can amend the capital improvement plans going forward. So tonight, we want to just kind of look that over and get some ideas for what we want to do, knowing that going forward, those could change. If you wanna sign off that, on the minutes there.
Oh, okay.
Get it done on that. Get that to Joe. Stick this over real quick.
What fund do we pay this cemetery out of?
The general fund. And I talked to the LGF about establishing a cemetery fund. No real need to do that. It'll be a lot more work and not needed.
When the townships are eventually dissolved by the state, if they keep running the course on, then the county will take it over?
County have to take over everything, yeah, for all townships. They're responsible for township assistance in all townships, cemeteries in all
And then
townships.
it'll all go to the commissioners or the council? That'd be funny.
It would be a mess for a while.
It'd be fun.
It would be a mess for a while. They'd be smart to transition it. But we all know it's coming, just a matter of when. So.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
Well, I'll second it, and then, well, yeah, okay, I'll second it, Dave. You don't have Joe here.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Yes. Aye.
Alright, motion carries, minutes are approved, thank you. Alright, so then just look over the cemetery caretaker specifications and contract for Jerry Eby. Now this will also be for any caretaker going forward.
Mm-hmm.
We have 90, if Jerry can't do it for some reason, we have 90 days to appoint a new caretaker, if we want one. And that is in here somewhere, or supposed to be.
$1,000, huh?
Yeah, that's what you guys decided to put forward for him. Kind of the list of responsibilities there, and most of that is based on what Jerry does. We
Yeah.
showed that the last meeting. So I just put that in there. Then Derek just put in a lot of the legalese in there. So it is $1,000, and you can make changes to this if you want to. It's
Is Jerry worried that he's gonna have to carry $1 million in liability insurance?
that was one thing I was going to bring up. I don't. It just says only if we ask for it.
No, it says that he shall maintain.
Shall maintain and shall be delivered to the Lord upon request. I guess that's what I was referring to. I don't know if we want to require that for just a caretaker. I know it protects the township, but are we going to require him to have that? That's your guys' decision on that. What you guys think?
Well, that's what the contract says.
It's what it says. That's why we're looking at it tonight, because we can. Derek said, "Look this over. If you want to make changes. Let me know, and then
Well, I mean,
we'll resend it."
I deal with other stuff that $1 million aggregate limits are required for insurance. And I mean, just because that says amended, I mean, it's too pricey. I mean, but still, we still have to obtain it.
Yeah, if that's something that we're going to
Otherwise,
require,
somebody
you need to
breaks
leave it
your
in.
contract.
Huh? Yeah, that might
He
take.
might be totally fine with it.
Yeah.
I'm good with it as is.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what how much
I mean, he's doing it for free now.
he is. So I don't know what this insurance policy would cost for a
I don't know.
year. I don't know what that would cost. It might if it costs more than $1,000.
I don't even know where you get
He's
that.
gonna pay you
I've
to
never
do
had
it.
to go get one.
Neither have I, so I don't know. $1,000 is paid $500 at the end of June 30th, and then $500 the December 30th. So, and he's supposed to just where's that out? He's got to basically list out things that he's done. That would be on letter J. Provide a detailed report biannually of service dates and work performed. So that it's a simple log that he has to turn in twice a year when he gets paid.
I mean, if we have to, then.
The insurance you're talking about.
Do we already have insurance?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, maybe not, but I'm thinking
Right.
Jerry's gonna look at this and think, I was doing it for nothing.
I know.
Why should I now be required to carry $1 million worth of liability?
Well, still,
The problem
actually,
is-
it's not gonna cost
Yeah.
$1,000 for that policy, but but at the same time,
It could be $1,000.
do we need to require it to,
Yeah, that's the question.
if we have insurance for the cemetery, if the cemetery's covered?
We do have it. Yeah, it is covered under ours. And he's just a caretaker. He's not actually mowing. We have that
Yeah,
separate.
but he then becomes a contractor for the township, so either way, it's gonna fall on us, and it's already insured, so let's not require it.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should require him to have insurance, Dave, what do you think?
I don't think so.
Not if we
I
have
think it would be a
insurance.
deterrent.
Then let's strike it.
Strike number 5.
Let's get rid of that. Ask Derek if there's any reason whatsoever that we shouldn't.
I mean, just,
Because tell him we would like
we
to
have
strike it.
insurance.
Yeah, I'll mention it to him.
If it's insured, if we have the insurance for it, then let's
Mhm.
strike it and compensate him for the work he does do out there and
Mm.
Yeah.
nothing can carry it.
Yeah, and I forgot what I was gonna say on that, but
That's fair.
that sounds good to me. I'll just run that by him.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a valid reason, then give us a call and we'll,
Yeah, just leave it in or something.
okay. And this doesn't have to be approved right now. We probably have till the end of the year to get this signed off. It doesn't take effect till January 1.
Yeah, our next meeting will be here in October, pretty quick,
Yeah.
so we can take it up then.
Okay.
The other thing I was pointing out there is, and I've told Jerry to do this, but he hasn't done it. Any materials he buys for repairs or whatever, turn them in and I'll reimburse him. And So they put in here, anything that exceeds the cost of $100 shall require written pre-approval. I don't really think that's needed.
Yeah, I don't, I mean,
But
Jerry's gonna,
Well,
I
it's
mean-
in there so that
somebody down the road
doesn't
yeah,
go out and make a huge expense and then send you the tab for it.
yeah.
I'd be reluctant to remove that.
Okay, we'll keep that in.
yeah,
But with Jerry, I just, take a leniency on that, again, because he's not turned in
Chances
anything.
are,
He's not turned in
probably-
anything
yeah,
last
he's
couple of
probably-
years.
The contract says that he shall, but it doesn't mean we have to do anything about it.
Right,
It
he
doesn't, but
can't,
it does
he can't.
protect the township if
Yeah.
anybody were to make a stupid purchase for
Right, that's right.
$6,000 for the cemetery that is acting on behalf of the township as far as caretakers. I think we should leave that in
as
there.
long as
Yeah,
Jerry's.
Because
doing
then
I
it
don't
can
think
be
we-
on, it'll be on them if they.
As long as Jerry's doing it, I don't think we have to worry about it.
Yeah, we don't have to-
We don't really.
We don't have to lord over that clause, but it's a good
Yeah, no.
clause to
Yeah.
protect the
Keep it in
township.
there, but just keep it loose with them, because he's got a lot vested into it already.
Yeah, but seriously, make sure you ask Derek if there's any reason why we really need to have whoever's listed as caretaker as far as carrying $1 million aggregate
Mhm.
policy, is
Do
my
that.
thoughts on it. Because if he doesn't have a really good reason for it, I'm gonna go striking it and not
Okay.
requiring it.
Yep.
I agree.
Everything else is just blah, 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 and then this is required, that's what got to this, is that since we have a caretaker, and we've decided to pay him, we passed that resolution. But at the SP, State Board of Accounts meeting, anytime you have a caretaker for a cemetery, you have to have a contract, so that's why we're going through this process.
Yeah,
To
makes
even
sense.
have this, but yes, that's to answer your question, because he's been doing it all this time, but technically, if we're gonna pay him, then I think we should.
Oh, sure.
So we gotta at least have something.
I agree.
Okay, I'll get with him on that. Want to make some sort of a motion deal on this?
Well, I don't know that
Table
we
it.
need to.
We'll
Yeah,
table it.
we need to, I'll make a,
I'll move to,
I'll
table
make
it
a
until next meeting.
yeah, I'll second that motion, Dave. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Table that till next meeting, and I'll get those questions answered, and then pick it up then. Okay. All right. So we'll do those next time. Okay. So now we come to the capital improvement plan. All right. So that's a resolution. So what we have to do is we have to put down a 3-year plan. Now, I've got some ideas here, but what this does is this is a spreadsheet that the DL Jeff sent me, and I have to fill this out, and this is what I have to upload to Gateway. So what we're going to discuss tonight, and this just is the rainy day fund, the general fund. This is what we have. This is what our balance will be, estimated balance at the end of next year. And then it's gonna pull from this page our capital improvement plans for each fund, how much we're obligating for that. And then I have to put in revenues for next year, which are pretty close. They're still estimated, but then I had to estimate 27 and 28. So the revenue's coming in. So it factors all that in, and it leaves us with this number down here. Because it's going to tell you how much you have to transfer to the infrastructure and roads fund if you don't have everything covered. So that's how this all works. So our job tonight is to talk about capital improvement projects. And here's kind of what we need. Here's where we need to be at. If you want to lock everything up and protect it from any transfers over the next 3 years, 26, 27, and 28, we have to budget for $225,000 on a rainy day. How do you want to break that up? So probably one for next year. I assume it's the fire truck. that we're probably gonna do, because we've been talking about that. That's whatever you guys decide. But then there's 27 and 28 for the rainy day. So what do we wanna do going forward for other projects? General fund, 150,000. And recreation fund, 30,000 over the next 3 years. So I just put some things in here just to get some numbers in there. So that's what we gotta hear from is, what are we putting in?
Well, whatever we do, those are Walnut Township tax dollars. We need to
Exactly.
make sure that it's
The
here.
residents are, yes,
Not
they
up
paid
in,
in.
not up in Bremen, German
That's right.
Township.
That's right. It all stays here. This is the taxpayer money of the residents of Walnut Township. So how do we want to benefit them?
So you're saying that the first year fire truck is where?
I assume you
That's
guys
where I was
talking
at the
about
last
it.
meeting.
Yeah.
That's what you guys talking about.
And how much would that be?
Well, you're talking about 50, but I've got 75,000 budgeted for next year. So,
Okay, so if we're talking about 50, but 75 is budgeted, so basically what I'm hearing is we can maybe get a start on a project.
yeah.
We'll have maybe 25,000 to start a project. Doesn't have to be spent, it'll carry over through the 3 years, right?
I just need to know what year we plan on getting it done. So that's where we can put it to. So as long as this $225,000 is accounted for within 3 years, yes, we have 3 years to get it.
It has to be spent within
But
36
again-
months of what date?
It's
By the end of calendar year
2028.
By the end of calendar year 28.
Now, every year we have to redo this every year.
Because we'll have more coming in.
Yeah, so as long as we account for it.
Good.
Over 3 years, you can,
Look, worst case
If things
scenario,
change.
worst case scenario, we dump it into the fire territory, but it's getting spent here in the township.
right. Yep.
Am I wrong?
I agree.
Yep, I mean, you guys have talked about, well, Joe talked about a dog park,
I'm
Which we-
very supportive of
which
that.
we can
I
put that
think we-
into
I
a
think-
recreation fund or a general rainy day.
I think, well, we're gonna have to have something for the recreation fund,
We
so.
do.
that would
Yeah,
be-
but just like a big piece of equipment that you put up's $30,000 for just, a vinyl coat, like what they did at the new park there, some of those things.
And only
Crazy.
for a dog park is a couple benches and some fencing.
Fencing,
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean,
So
maybe some water,
yeah.
maybe a place for people to access water for their dogs. Most
Maybe,
people probably bring
Like a
water.
cover, like one of those, what do they call them, a cabana or something, that you have a cover over some benches?
Yeah, I mean, if there's shade, I mean, but where's the ground coming
So
from? We
that-
have to buy property,
You would have to buy ground.
Dave, how much you selling it for?
So where is that? I don't know, so, other things? Let's see here, we talked about paving the Bethel Cemetery Drive. I don't know if we wanna even mess with that or not. That would take a lot of money.
I do not. Dave, do you entertain that in your head at all? Can you
No.
convince
Okay.
me
No,
that it should be paved?
no, not a priority anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, gravel.
Uh,
But let me ask you this.
well,
You
there's no
mentioned
gravel,
that,
this
but
is grass right now.
It's just grass.
If you wanna gravel it,
No, I don't wanna gravel it
Okay.
if we're good with grass. I mean,
Mhm.
it's not used that often,
it's not.
so it's not a big deal. Just throwing out things we talked about last time.
And gravel, I mean, even if we had an issue because someone tore it up, I mean,
Mhm.
it wouldn't cost big money to
Yeah.
repair it on the cheap.
So the other thing is, the B&R building. The town wants to unload it. Does the township wanna buy it? I haven't even talked to them about it, I'm just throwing it out to you guys. That's just these are just thoughts that are running through my head, what do you do? Cause you can make this a Walnut Township community center,
Mhm.
that's what you can do.
Well, let me ask you this, they phase out township governance and it goes to the county?
I don't know, if we knew that was coming, we could sell it back to the town.
And then the money goes to the road fund?
Probably. So the county gets part of it anyway.
Yeah.
They'll end up probably getting all of it anyway.
Well,
Yeah, so tonight, we just gotta try to account for.
Who owns the other building over here?
Oh, that's the fair.
Who owns it though? Is it 4-H that owns that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a nice building, but I know people still rent this out for
Mhm.
things. I mean, it's not a bad idea, because I mean, if the township owned it, then the township people could rent it for
Yeah,
pennies on the dollar.
yeah,
And pennies on the dollars just to cover what needs covered,
yeah. There's work that needs to be
like
done.
minimal.
Yeah, I know a roof is one of the things in question, some of the things
And
like
that-
that.
Would take a lot,
It
you
would.
know, a roof is not cheap.
Yeah, and I don't know what,
But,
yeah, because if you, yeah, there's a lot of things you have to have, that you can do to this building, but again, it'd be a lot of money. And there's grants and stuff available to help with that. That's what, Mark Vanderbilt's working on, and then I think the council has tabled it and scrapped it for now, one of the two. They were going to make some renovations here, and just bring that all out, open it all up, and even open up into the back storage area, make it a lot bigger area. So, you know, there's that idea, or there's maybe shorten it up a little bit this way, and take it all the way to the back and have some parking along the side. I don't know.
I
There's
just don't think that
ideas.
the majority of the population in Walnut Township would need their tax dollars invested in this building.
Yeah.
So I just don't, I mean,
Yeah.
as a resident of Walnut Township, I don't.
So
Don't say
if you
depends.
think you like better roads, then we just let it ride, and 30% goes to the road fund. So,
Well, we can spend on other things, and I'd be more than happy if the county would fix our roads, which they
Yeah.
don't.
I know it. Well, they've been
We
doing
have
a little
some
here and
area
there.
that it's running.
So, so what I need is projects tonight, because this has to be in by the 30th. We have to sign
Yeah,
the
but we're
resolution.
talking how much money are we talking again? Give me the total.
200,
Well, it's 225,000 for rainy day, 150,000 for general. There's 375, just a little over $300,000.
Yeah, we can spend that.
So what we need to know, I need to know how you guys want to spend it. And again, this can be modified, amended going forward. Because I would probably start with the fire truck.
Is there a smaller space, office space, probably not, that we could buy for an office for the township trustee? That's not that office in this building to where we don't have to buy this building.
I don't know, probably something.
do you have any idea what they would be asking for this? I mean,
I know they're anxious to unload it.
I mean, we could at least check into it. I mean, if it was a small enough number, it might be a possibility. But if we put that down, will that qualify? I mean, whether
Oh, yeah.
we do anything
Yeah.
about it, we can always change it next year
Mm-hmm.
if we decide not to. I'm just looking at things we can put down to appease the, you know, and then, you know.
I just want something that the people in the.
Right.
We have to spend it, but I'd like to have something that the people in the
Right.
township
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
actually
agree.
utilize.
And
Are
again,
they gonna utilize
Yeah.
this?
I don't know.
And
Depends
if
on
we-
what we turn it into.
Well, I mean, I can't imagine we turn it into much more than what it's ever been used for. It's nice because it has a kitchen. I mean, if you.
Yeah.
They still do the
Uh-huh.
real services here.
Yeah, they do. And the Lions Club still meets here.
So
and
if
the homemakers league, there's a lot of people, groups that meet here, and I don't think they charge them for that. So
Yeah.
it's just a service,
Mhm.
community service. That's good. There's pickleball courts. If you want to do some more pickleball courts down at the park, there's disc golf, another 9 holes. These are projects that we've kind of been involved in.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to the pickleball courts.
And this time, they don't want the sport court.
They don't
They
want
don't
the,
want that.
oh, they don't like the,
They don't like it.
They like the Plymouth court.
They just like the asphalt or whatever it is.
well, we could have,
And it would be the coat. I guess it's coated, but
But it's because
so that'd be cheaper.
when they fall
Yeah.
down, that stuff rips your knees up.
yeah.
It all
But-
rips your knees up.
You know, I haven't played on that up here yet, but, you know, I played on a lot of
The
other
ball bounces.
stuff.
I'm told the ball bounces differently.
Yeah,
They're not
it
used
is,
to
but
it.
it's all on getting used to it. I've
That's how
played
you
on
get used to it.
asphalt, I've played on concrete, I've played on.
Yeah, if you're really good, you can play on any surface.
Well, I wouldn't go so
I'm
far to say that I'm
I'm
good,
just
but
good.
Senior league champion.
you know.
See, that's supposed to, those tiles give when you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the nice thing, it's supposed
It's
to.
easier on your
reduce-
joints.
It is
Yeah.
easier on the joints, that's why we put it in.
But I wouldn't be opposed to putting some more money for that, because it's something that people, they are using it, and
I'm all for parks, people, and tons of people have pets and dogs, and they have no place to these people in town have nowhere to go let the dog run. I am a big fan of the dog park, I'd love to see it.
Alright, do you want
I think
to,
that's I think the dog park is good. you know.
okay, you wanna put that into the recreation fund, like 2028?
How much did we pay for the previous pickle park?
55 grand, but it was already partially done. Remember, the pad was already there.
That's right. They had.
But the tiles were
Yeah,
very
Were
expensive.
expensive.
Yeah. So
I
if we
bet-
We're not gonna do tiles.
no, we wouldn't.
We can do a different surface.
I bet they can do it for quite a bit less, you know,
Yeah.
just,
I would be a big fan of that. I mean, we'd have to have the park, I can't imagine the park department would thumb their nose at us spending money in their park again
No.
to improve the park.
Right.
I'd be a big fan of that.
How about
Because it is popular, people do utilize it.
how about we plan that for 27, so they can start working on that, get things lined up
yeah.
to go, and then 27.
Yeah.
How much do you want to put towards that? And from the rainy day, so how much do you want to put?
Well.
We have 225,000. If we're
in
gonna,
what, 2 years, just whatever it costs and add the inflation the last 2 years.
yeah, and the interest money's going to build for a little bit because we'll take a little bit out at the end of next year for this fire truck. But
We paid 50? Is that what you said for the other one?
I think for what?
Around
55. I think it's around
55.
For the two,
Yeah.
yeah. But,
Well, this one will have to have a surface poured, probably, it won't be concrete, it'll be probably asphalt.
And then they'll have to coat it, and then you have the
What-
nets. And
What, the one up in
And the
Plymouth
fencing.
is on, old tennis courts.
yeah, they got regular pickleball courts up there now.
Yeah, I don't know if they took
But I
the
don't-
old tennis courts and
Yeah,
just
I'm not sure.
totally resurfaced them.
I'm
yeah,
not
we want to
sure.
get the service, whatever they like. And I would probably ask Bob or Amy Powell, because they,
Yeah.
and Tim or Richard and Tim Van Dyne, they
We
were there to
probably-
break it in. Ask them. you
We
know,
probably
what
should
service
have
they like.
asked them before we did
Yeah.
it, but.
Well, it's okay, we can just put a number down, it's,
Mhm.
I mean, we can vary,
What-
we're not locked into it, right?
No, we're not locked in. We can make amendments and adjustments.
Yeah,
It just takes a resolution each time.
I mean, if
But
we
have to do this every
make a
year.
resolution to dedicate 70,000 out of the rainy day,
70?
that can, I'm just throwing a number out
I
there.
think 75.
We can make it 75, we can always reduce it once we find out, come
right.
up with a plan, what we want, and it comes in at 60, then we take that 15 and we move it elsewhere, and if we have to move it to the fire department, then that's what we do. What we're spending it here in the township.
So we got, how much, for the fire? 75 for this year? Or we,
Well, I'm not paying anything this year,
oh,
unless you want to.
well, it's for,
Unless you want-
actually
we have-
starts in 26, right?
So we got 70, and I'm not factoring a payment for this year, but if we do pay to the territory this year, then I just have to take it out of that 225. So if we're doing 50,000 this year, then
That's,
we'd have to decide that at the next board meeting in October. Is that something you guys want to do? Send 50 there this year? Because we talked about it.
Yeah, because,
The money's there.
yeah. Now, when that money goes, does it just go to the territory to where they can do with it what they want? Or
No, we need to designate
It
this
can be designated
to the equipment fund.
to the fire truck purchase.
Yeah.
To pay down that number.
Yes, exactly. In fact, I could, whoever they're making the payment to, I could probably find out what
Send
that
it
is
direct.
and just send it right to them.
That'd be the way to do it.
yeah, I agree.
Unless they have some, like, urgent pressing need, but nothing's been said, it's like, I think they've gotten the things they wanted here lately, right?
Okay, so if I put if I do 50,000 to them by the end of this year, then that's 175,000 left that we have to put in. So you were saying 75,000 in
75 would be
27?
pickleball,
Yeah,
75,000 pickleball courts?
yeah.
I I think that's a good investment, because it's really
I
growing.
think so, it gets used.
Do you wanna do anything with putting some benches out there, like we talked little cabanas where they could sit?
At the pickleball thing? Yeah, we can make it nice.
I don't know how much those would cost. You wanna put 100,000 towards the pickleball court? We are competing with.
Have they put lights to the other, have they put lights to the?
I don't know if they got. Oh, no, the ones we have, oh, no, you don't think so, no, there's no lights out there.
I would, I mean, people would use it, I think,
At night.
if they have lights,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah, we talked about that, but that never
Geez,
got
it
done.
doesn't get dark till after 10 o'clock in the summer though.
Yeah,
I'm playing pickleball at 11 o'clock at night.
yeah. Of course, I gotta remember, you know, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm thinking of in, you know, Florida when I go in the wintertime and,
Yeah.
and,
Mhm.
The daylight might be short, but you're still warm there.
yeah, you're still warm, but, it, you know,
pickleball court, are we talking 2 courts?
yeah.
2 courts.
Yeah, I think this is about
and,
what we have.
Lights, benches.
Because I know for a fact that those courts have been in play and people have had to, they're just like, well, can't play because it's.
Do you wanna do, yeah, you wanna do 100,000?
Let's put 100,000.
Because if you're gonna do, yeah, you're gonna have fencing, you're gonna have the nets, all that, you're gonna have the
Surface.
benches, if we have a little bit of covers,
Yeah.
lighting,
Mhm.
yeah. Now, I don't know if, I think there is space for 2 more courts right next to those,
To the
or they
east.
could locate them in a different, they talked about another location, about
Yeah.
midway through the port,
Well, that's something,
but we'll have to work that out later.
work it
Yeah,
out.
it'd be nice if it could be adjacent to it to the east and then you could put the benches in between
Yeah, put
and
in
some
between.
kind of shade
Yeah.
over the benches. That'd be nice.
Yeah, because, you know, it'd be nice, because I've been at a lot of places where they have way more people than can play at one time, and so it's nice, and some of them have a, you know, bench with a canopy over it, where you can sit when you're
Mhm.
waiting to play again, and
The only thing I'm gonna ask is, do we have total coverage on the tornado sirens? Not that I wanna get into.
You're talking insurance?
We're good on coverage, right?
Yeah, I've listed those under our insurance policy, all 6 sirens
No,
plus.
no, we're good on coverage.
Oh, you're talking like coverage, like,
The coverage for the siren coverage. Did we skimp on that?
we're pretty good, I mean.
I think so.
When those are going off, I mean, you can, if you're out,
The weather's right,
You're out.
depending on the wind.
do you ever hear the noon whistle blow on Saturday? In town here, it goes off at noon. Some people say
I've
they
heard
can't
new
help that
whistles go
direction.
off all the way at my house before.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But
yeah.
the weather's gotta be right,
Weather's
the
gotta be
wind's
right.
gotta be
I've
right.
heard it at
Yeah,
my place.
The
which
tornado
I-
siren's a mile and a half south of my house. Is it even a full mile south of your house?
No.
Not even.
Well, yeah, it'd be about a mile.
But, and granted, I don't have the best hearing, but, I mean, it's gone off before and I haven't heard it, but because the weather could just be that hot.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it's potential to add in a couple of sirens.
No, I'm just
But-
thinking, if we gotta spend money for the benefit of the Walnut Township people,
Mhm.
that's all.
Yeah,
Just a question.
Yeah.
My heart's not in it, just making sure.
right.
That we didn't skimp and I guess what I'm asking is, we didn't say, hey, down the road, we might need to add here. We never said that, right?
No, we positioned them and they gave us the map and they drew the circles of the coverage.
Good enough, you
And
answered my question.
It covered all of our townships.
We can move on from that thought then.
But, you know, it's a potential.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So where does that put us? 100,000 toward the?
Well, if we do 50, that's 150, so you're gonna be down to 75,000.
75.
Is that enough to do a dog park?
That's on the rainy day.
But
75,000 left in the rainy day. To do a dog park.
well, we'll have to buy property, we'll have to buy fencing, and a
What?
couple of benches. And maybe get some water run.
What about,
You don't have to run water, but
Yeah, I'd probably get that. And then guess who gets stuck with the bill?
would
it doesn't have to have
But
water.
that's okay, I mean.
It doesn't have
we
to.
can do that. What's that?
I mean, what's the possibility of getting a spot in the town park.
For a dog park? I don't know, because,
I mean,
I don't know what,
that's something we could, you know, say, hey, we're willing to put up.
they're kind of limited on funds at the park.
Yeah.
Right? So it's
Yeah,
not
well, I
like,
mean,
it's not
I
like
guess-
they have an abundance of funding, they'd have to almost, if they're gonna make improvements, probably gonna have to get grants, I'm assuming, just like the town had to get grants to deal with the park by the pond.
Mhm.
That's all grant stuff, for the vast majority, I believe, I could be wrong.
Mhm.
I don't know that, I'm thinking that's what I remember hearing.
Trying to think on that too. But again, that's a Green Township park, but it's a community park.
Mhm.
I don't know if you
Walnut
wanna-
Township use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could do
I don't
that.
have a problem with that.
Right, I don't either, 'cause that's why we put our pickleball
People,
courts
I mean,
there.
you know, people from Walnut Township, I know, use it. And,
Yes,
100%.
right,
Yeah, and
That's
it's,
where
it's,
pickleball-
yeah.
it's the
And
Argus
pickleball.
community,
Yes.
so
Yep,
I don't see that as a problem.
nope,
And I would say, hey, we're willing to put in, you know, this much for 2 more pickleball courts. Would you be willing, we're willing to pay for the fencing and the other things we need for a dog park.
Yeah,
Would
so-
you be willing to
yeah, well, they've got water
provide the
out there.
land for it?
Yeah, there's water out there.
At the
They-
park?
Yeah, there's water at the
Yeah,
park, so they
yeah.
just pull it over.
A splash pad right there.
Yeah,
They just cap that stuff off, I'm sure.
And I mean, that, really, to me, that makes sense, you know, because, you know, they got parking there and everything, we wouldn't really have to worry about providing parking if people come to the, you know, if you have the dog park in another spot,
we just
they're
like
gonna have to have some kind of parking probably, I mean,
and just negotiate where they pay the water bill. Or just
Yeah.
Put it into their water, we're not paying that, we're donating the money.
Steve can develop an LLC and make it a 401c3 dog park,
yeah,
Yeah.
not-for-profit dog park.
yeah. But,
Well, if that's the case, man, why don't we put an 18-hole miniature golf course in out there? Now
Dude,
we're
I'd be
talking.
down for that.
Yeah, why not?
That's, because that's gonna have a lot of maintenance upkeep through the years, that's why.
Pass it on to the park.
Give it to the county. Put it down. Sorry, we're out of business, folks.
well, the good thing is, we gotta redo it every year, so we can,
That's right.
you know,
We can,
we can, you know,
I do like that. Am I wrong? Do you think people will use the dog park?
I
they
think
will.
so, if it's there.
All
I
these
think
people in
will.
town that have dogs, I see people walking their dogs
Yeah.
all the time in town.
Mhm.
They can't let their dogs run, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I live in the country, I don't let my dog run.
I do.
In town, you
Well, Lulu
yeah.
stays on the porch for the most part. My dog stays on a leash in my yard, I don't ever let her off the leash. And I live in the country, I don't let her off the leash.
But
Yeah.
my sister lives in Chattanooga, Tennessee,
Uh-huh.
and
Yes.
she has a park where she goes and walks with him. But they have 2, you know, different dog runs.
Big
You
and
know,
small
they
dogs
have
usually.
the big dogs in
small dogs.
one and the small dogs in the other.
Yeah.
And there's dogs in there all the time.
Oh, they love it, they run around, smell
Mhm.
stuff,
I mean-
pee on stuff and socialize.
Yes.
Most of the time, she just walks hers on a leash.
Yeah.
But, you know, a lot of days she'll, you know, let him run in there for 5 or 10 minutes.
It's good
She'll-
for them, keep them, yeah.
Off the leash.
Mhm.
And
Now-
it's good for him. He goes around, smells the other dogs, and they smell him, you know. They do what dogs do.
Don't knock it till you try it. Steve.
Anyway, all right. So they, are they required to clean up the dogs' messes then?
Oh,
Yeah.
all dog parks are like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, who's
So-
enforcing that?
Who's enforcing it, and do we have to provide supplies,
Well-
or does it, well, we wouldn't, but the park would.
No, they don't have to.
Well, you have to have,
Mo-
a waste facility of
and
some
you always have a percentage of the population that's brain dead, but
kind. Yeah.
Mhm.
good
Yeah.
dog owners carry their own
Oh, yeah.
duty bags, I mean, and pick up
And-
after dogs. Not everybody will, but,
You can have signage
I-
that states that,
yeah.
just to clean up.
I mean, I
You can
think.
make a town ordinance.
Mhm.
It is.
Cops can handle it.
Well, it's part down on, if you're walking dog, you're supposed to clean up, they're doing
Yeah.
something.
And most people do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, by far,
Mhm.
but there's always those
Oh,
that don't.
yeah, there's always
Yeah.
a few, but.
Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue for us.
Mhm.
And basically, we would just, you know, if the park board is on board with it, we would be providing the materials to create it, and then they would take it from there. It's not gonna be like the Walnut Township dog park, but
Mhm.
it would be our gift to the community.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what year do you want to do?
Well,
Because if we put it in a recreation fund, not gonna have it till 2028. If you wanna do it sooner, I'm not gonna have that 30,000 in there. This is assuming building the next 2 years since we've been building it. But we only got 17,000 in there now. And we're doing like about 8,000 a year, but no, back up, because I pay over 1,000 to the town for the contract, so. About 7, so 2 would be 14,000, for 2 years we'd have it, that's in 28, 27.
Are either of you familiar with the, disc golf course?
Yeah, I've played it.
What,
yeah.
but what I'm saying is there still space for a dog park? Or would it impede their disc golf course? I don't know.
Well, I mean, it does kind of go all over, so they have to, I don't know, we'd have to talk to them and see if they got a spot for it.
Mhm. But if we just put it in for this year,
Yeah.
we can work that out. I mean,
We'll start working it out.
work it out, and if it won't work, then maybe
We
we'll
get
have to,
yes, we do something else.
yeah, we'll have to do something else, or we'll have to look for a piece of ground, but, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
so, let's see, so do we put, we have you say 150,000, and if we put the dog park.
Well, rainy day, we've got, let's see here, if I pay out 50, that leaves 75,000 in the rainy day that we need to account for. If we did the dog park out of the recreation fund, I would say probably not. Maybe do that out of the rainy day fund. Recreation fund, we could do, like 9 more holes of disc golf. Was it like about $5,000 or something like that, or 2,000, 3, whatever it is. And then, I can just put playground equipment
Yeah,
for the balance.
yeah,
Put some playground equipment in, some.
that sounds good to me.
Works for me.
Yeah.
We'll adjust from there.
Disc golf and playground equipment. And it would just be, I know they're looking to do 9 more holes, so they actually they've got 27, they could have a
Who's
36
that?
hole. Park department, is it Adam, what's his last name? He's the one heading it up. He works for the town here, Adam.
Do people in the community actually play on it?
Oh, yeah.
They
Yeah, they have tournaments.
tournaments.
Yeah, they have leagues and tournaments, yeah.
in the community?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
then I'm
big.
all for it.
Yeah, we'll put 9 holes.
Maybe that's what I'll take up. I'm terrible at the other golf.
Yeah.
Same. Although I did just get a 2-for-1 coupon up at Everhart.
I still like playing.
I'll go drown some more golf balls in the water in the river. I don't care.
Yeah.
So we've got about 75,000 in rainy day and 150,000 in general fund.
Okay. So the rainy day, we probably want to put the we already did put the pickleball court. What am I thinking?
Yeah, in rainy day. Do you want to do that disc golf next year in 27? I got the playground equipment in 28.
Yeah, I think that's a project that should go pretty
Yeah.
easily. Should
Should.
a project like that
26?
should be done in pretty short order, and we can get that done. Let's do that
Maybe 26
and make
again.
some progress and give us time to work on the other stuff.
So we do that, and we'll need a year to build then for the playground equipment, so we'll put that in 28.
That's fine.
So that would account for the recreation fund. If we finish up with the rainy day, we got 50,000 in the fire truck, 100,000 for pickleball courts times 2 plus improvements, lights, benches, maybe run water over there, I don't know.
To where?
Whatever we can do for 100,000.
Man,
Oh,
we
wait,
can
so-
find a way to spend it.
Yeah.
But don't forget, we're gonna be, I think the pickleball court, if we want it nice and a nice place to play and with benches
Fencing,
and,
it's gotta have fencing.
and covering for shade and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure we'll spend a lot of money on that. But it'll be nice, and
Yeah,
rather than scorching in the sun out there, you can go get
yeah,
out of shade.
have a little
It
break.
won't be cheap to put that stuff up.
No, but it'll be good, it'll
Yeah.
draw more people in. Hey, we got a place where we got shade and some water and, yeah.
Little place to have a lunch, take a break, have a bite to eat, whatever, underneath in the shade, sure. That'd be good.
Coordinate all
As long as the park, a lot of this is dependent on the park,
Yeah, I know.
accepting our money to
that.
improve
Well,
their
I'm
park.
sure they won't turn it down. $75,000 left over. Are we doing anything, so I've budgeted 75,000 for 26. So that's what we're limited to. So the pickleball course would have to be 27.
It's fine.
So in 26, next year, I'm at 75,000. Do you want to spend any money?
You didn't put anything down for the fire department for this year then, like?
Yeah, I did.
That's okay.
I put $50,000 at the end of this year for a rainy day for the fire truck. So there's 75,000 in the rainy day fund. I don't know.
So, can you put
Do we want to put the dog park into that one then?
in the, which one?
Just in 26, we could do that. Do the dog park in 26. Next year we could do that because we're not going to spend 75,000 for that.
Probably not.
How much are we on the budget for the dog park? That's going to be fencing.
That's kind of, honestly, I don't know. I mean,
I'm not sure.
because there's not gonna be a lot of expense unless we have to buy property.
Mm-hmm.
And even if we bought property, what's that even look like? To be
I mean,
accessible and close to
what-
town and.
What happens if we put down, say, 20,000, but we only use half of that?
At the end of the year, 30% goes to the road fund.
Oh, so you gotta use it.
Oh, it's gonna be a doggone nice dog park.
Well,
Yeah.
let
It'll
me
be bougie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't, as long as you've got other projects coming down the pipeline where that's
Mhm.
factors in, it probably wouldn't, it would probably
I mean,
keep that
if we
30%
budget
around.
it and something comes along, we can still take money out of that for other things.
I assume so.
We can take it, we can make an I mean, at the end of the year, come October, November, whatever, we can push it over to the fire department,
Yeah.
to the township fire, right?
Yeah,
The fire territory, before we have to send it on, right?
I think
Am I
so.
understanding that right?
Run that by me one more time.
What I'm saying is, if, like Dave's saying, if we budgeted 20K and we only spent 10, and we get into that last quarter of the year and we say, ooh, we only spent 10 of the 20, so the other 30% of it or whatever is gonna go over to the county road fund, we could just send it over to the fire territory.
I mean, you could do that.
Yeah.
But if you got other projects coming down the line, you can factor it in that too.
Yeah, I mean, and
Maybe,
we
yeah,
can,
with a resolution, you can do that.
yeah.
With anything coming out of the rainy day, as long as you guys pass a resolution,
Okay.
that's where we can send it. So,
Well,
yeah, you can do that.
I imagine we put 20 or 25,000 toward that.
Dog park, because fencing's gonna be,
Huh?
you're gonna have quite a bit. of
Oh, yeah, the
fencing.
fencing's not cheap and the labor, but,
You're gonna want to, what, a minimum, you're gonna, for a dog park, and not even a big dog park, just I mean, you're talking no smaller than an acre, right?
right, probably.
You need a big dog area and a small dog area,
Yeah, you ought to have a fence, probably between,
an acre of fencing,
Yeah,
at
divide it in
least,
half.
I would think.
yeah.
Mhm.
So that'd put us down to about 50.
50.
What? I guess,
So you got 50 for a fire truck, 25 for a dog park, 100,000 for pickleball courts and improvements, leaves you with 50,000. Because we're taking 50 out for the fire truck this year.
well, what about,
Let's see, 225,
could we put more toward the truck? Are we obligated to, I mean, over the period of, how much are we obligated to pay on the truck?
We're not.
Nothing.
It comes out of the budget.
Oh,
They took
Yeah.
a loan on
And
it.
it just, yeah,
I mean, technically, I guess if they wanna go back and say, hey, that money should have, all that, your fire money should have came to Pittsburgh, but it didn't. That didn't get
It's what they say.
worked out.
What was said.
But it should have been, yeah, I
Okay.
don't know. thought we discussed, I know we discussed that beforehand, that we weren't gonna do that, write that in the contract, but it got put in the contract. So, if you wanted to do, another 50 to the territory, I mean, you can put that down for now, so it's accounted for.
Well,
If you don't have any other ideas, and then we can always
I
change that.
mean,
I'm all for,
I'm okay with it.
I'm all for it.
I mean,
I mean,
if, as long
it's
as we
pretty important
are
service.
not, once we put it there, we're obligated to, I mean, if something else comes up, and otherwise, if something else comes up, we could actually say, no, we're gonna take part of that 50 toward this emergency thing, you know, or,
So I would.
but I'm just looking at to have it covered, you know, so.
So what I would say then is, we do the 50,000 this year, because they're kinda asking for it, and we're already gonna talk about it. And then next year,
They're asking for it because we mentioned it.
no, I mean, since they were asking for it, and you guys mentioned at the last meeting that you were, I know, wanting to do that. So, next year, I've already got the budget in, it's 75,000, if we take 725 for dog park, you can put 50 in the fire truck next year, or you can hold on to it. We're doing pickleball courts in 27, you can hold that 50 to 28, but it might be better to just use it up next year.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys want to do.
Well, that's, as long as you have it down, I mean, can we adjust which year we pay it? I mean, as long as it's in that 3-year period?
Yeah, and I think we can amend this as we go. It sounds
Yeah.
like we can amend it as we go. So, I don't know. They just wanna see, hey, the money you're sitting on, how are you gonna benefit your residents instead of just sitting on it? But there's gotta be a point where they say, hey, you're no longer, because if the rainy day is just, that's my point, it's a rainy day, it's there
Yeah,
for when you need it.
When
And
you really.
if they wanna run you down to 0, because eventually, if you keep it there, they're gonna take 30% every year, and it eventually runs down to 0, and you have no reserves. To me, that's just not,
Yeah.
that's not smart. It's
That's-
good to have reserves.
I think we ought to hold on to it
So-
in case things change.
Yeah, that's kind of my thinking, as I talk about it.
It could change. It may not. And if it doesn't change, then we pay down that loan on the fire truck.
Yeah, I would just put it.
Put the into 28,
Yeah.
for 50,000.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have our projects then. So next year, and then, so next year we got 75 and 27, we'll budget 100. Or what we need to after we find
Yeah,
out what
find out what it's
we'll have
gonna
to find out
cost.
more, yeah, between now and then. Okay, general fund, last one, 150,000. What do we wanna do?
We have to spend another 150,000? I don't like spending all this money.
I know, it's ridiculous. But,
I mean,
especially in the general fund, why would you wanna run that down to where you have
yeah,
nothing?
it
I
looks
mean,
like they'd leave the rainy day fund alone, so we would have it.
And just cap you.
And, I mean, yeah, we
Cap
could
on it.
maybe take the other 2 down, but leave that one alone.
Yeah, I think you gotta take down a certain amount and then you should have, I think you should have at least 1 year's worth of your regular budget in reserve, and they can't touch it just because of needs,
Yeah.
unforeseen needs. It's just crazy.
Well,
what to
when
do.
you are used to running your budget down to 0, you think everybody should.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little reserve. That's just smart.
Yeah.
They want to force you into taking out loans. if you
That
have
is
to.
the problem with local government, Steve.
Yeah.
You gotta think big government.
I know.
Then what you have and then more.
Yeah, I know. I don't think that.
So you don't have the right mentality to be in government.
That's why I'm local. That's why I'm little.
I know.
That's where I want to stay.
It's really weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas for the general?
How much?
Like I say, you got cemeteries, you got this building here. It's basically the only 2 things I really thought of for general fund. I don't know. That's
To benefit the taxpayers of Walnut Township.
Yeah, that's where we're kind of just putting things out there.
Dave, you lived there a long time, what do you want? What have you always thought, man, if we only had this?
But you have no idea what they're thinking of on this building.
I know they wanna unload it.
Yeah.
Sean
Can we buy into a Dunkin' Donuts franchise?
There we go.
Put one over here on the east
Why
side of
not?
town in Walnut Township?
Only if you run it.
Pay him enough, he probably will.
Yeah, there you go. Well,
I'm ready.
pay
to
it till it
retire.
runs out.
I'm ready to retire.
Yeah, how many more years you got?
Probably another 5.5 is probably what I'll work. I'll probably go
Well,
to
we'll have to put that on the
6.
back burner.
Yeah.
Yeah, the general
Yeah,
fund.
you know, I can-
All
I
expense
can
paid
moonlight.
vacations to Jamaica for the
Yeah.
board.
I'm moonlighting.
Kidding, that's a kidding.
As a Dunkin' Donut operator.
But, boy, I don't know.
Geez, we're getting a truck stop here in town. What more could we want?
Well, right on.
I mean, can we invest in the highway to where they can actually fix the 31 and 10 intersection?
Take more money than we got.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, we can spend how many millions to go over a railroad track that gets used twice a year?
Yeah.
You know, let's just spend it like the state does. Who cares?
That 150,000 be
Yeah.
gone in a day. When they-
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. It's a lot of money to spend when it's not on me.
Yeah, I'm just typing something in here real quick.
Geez, with the price of property, we could take all that money we have to spend and buy property, and we wouldn't even have that much property, would we?
No. Nope. No.
I'm just looking up at the, some of the requirements of the township.
Can we just take that money and buy property out here just outside of town in Walnut Township and name it New Argus? And start a new town?
Why not?
You gonna be the mayor?
Sure. Will you be my law enforcement? I gotta have somebody to back me up.
Absolutely. Sure.
It's good.
Have to be a part-time job for another 5.5 years.
Let's see, I don't have anything on that one. Yeah, that's all. I go on here real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I got
I don't live in the area, but do you have good lighting, good sidewalks? Can you put money towards lighting and sidewalks if you don't?
Town's been doing that.
Where? This thing, I mean, in the township, we don't have a need for it. I mean, the only thing I can think of as soon as you said that, the only thing, because we're township, we're not town, even though we are putting stuff in the town park. I mean, geez, oh, Pete's, what are we gonna
Well,
put a
Yeah.
walking trail and a walking trail and a biking trail, but then you're talking about using
could,
easements, and I don't know how all that works.
could you potentially transfer funds to city projects?
That's kind of what we're doing.
Yeah.
Doing projects in the park. Where do you live?
Plymouth.
Plymouth. So Argus is split between 2 townships. So we got the 3 entities. We got the town of Argus. We're Walnut Township. Then we have Green Township. So, and the park is, this park over here is actually in
It's in
Green
Green
Township. But it's all one big community. I mean, Green and Walnut Township, their kids, most of their kids use Argus schools, so they use, you know, Argus is their hometown, and so putting the money in the town park only makes sense, because, you know, unless you're in Marion County, the greater Indianapolis area, townships don't have parks.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some townships in
Yeah.
Marion County that have a lot of money. They probably have some township parks in some of the
Oh, yeah.
bigger townships in areas like Marion County, but that's not gonna be the case for the majority of the state of Indiana.
Yeah, I don't know as far as any other properties, like maybe over that direction in town that we could put a park in. I don't know. I'm not really.
We really don't need another park. I mean,
No.
Elvis has done a great job with their parks. They got 3 parks in this little town. I
Well,
mean,
maybe that dog park would be out there at Folker Park would be better.
do they have the room for it? I mean,
I don't
they
know.
planted it all in native grasses.
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean,
It
it's
would be
some-
nice because people walk the trail.
I mean,
you can walk.
It'd be
I
nice.
guess
out
we
there.
could-
It's a little more segregated from everything else.
Yeah, we could,
You got baseball games and dogs park.
That was also, a lot of that was put in through grant money, so
Yeah.
how would that affect what they
I
can do?
guess-
with their
I don't
own?
know.
Yeah, we
It'd
could-
be a lot of questions for the park.
talk, something we'll have to work out with them,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah, but we got it on the project.
Mhm.
Yeah, for next year to see what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it down for playground equipment.
What's that?
Put it down for playground equipment right now. It's part of the plan, we can always adjust later, right?
Cam?
I mean, we wanna have to buy playground equipment, wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
we?
What?
We can always.
I got that under recreation playground.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
What if we put, purchase building?
I was just gonna go there,
and-
and then the deal doesn't go through.
Well, I mean,
Yeah?
just so you can turn it in,
Right.
I'm not saying we'd do it, cause I'd wanna find out what they want for it, and
Oh, sure.
I'd wanna find out what, it's gonna cost to,
You can have maintenance down the road too.
put a new roof on. and-
Steve's gonna become a landlord.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it is used, I mean, real services, and there's people
Yeah.
that, come in and eat.
I think there's a church group that meets here on Sunday
Yeah.
mornings too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And
poster up
I don't know what they're gonna, they're wanting to unload it. But if we would buy it, then it could continue to be used for some of that stuff.
there. Yeah.
You'd still have an office.
I still have an office. That's right. And a kitchen.
Yeah. But,
I'd be perfectly fine with that if it all works.
I mean, just to get us,
People in the
this
community
first
would-
year,
Well, I would not put that into 26 at all.
no, I'd put
Because
it,
that's gonna take some time to go through.
yeah, I'd put it. So do we still need something in 26? Or,
No, we don't have to put anything.
yeah,
You can go all the way up to
We can
28.
go out to 28.
Okay.
On that for,
I have nothing else that I can think of right now.
purchase
That would-
and, how about purchase
Can
and?
we buy Green Township?
Actually, you don't have to buy it, you just have to, for them to agree to merge. But I don't wanna go, I'm not ready.
You know I'm joking. I'd rather buy it than merge.
Buy them out.
Well,
They might sell out. You wanna say purchase and renovate B&R building?
yeah,
How much are you willing to? Are you gonna put all 150?
I think you're probably gonna have to.
yeah, I would think if we would do that, it would take it all.
You take it all and then some, you have to get, I know you said they were working on grant money to do a lot of it too. Might be able to pick up where they left off.
Mhm. Just because you put it there doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Right.
And we can always come up with, we'll have some time,
We could always pivot and
Yeah.
dump it into the
Think-
fire truck.
yeah,
What's that fire truck cost?
Brand new, 1.2 mil, I think they got it for 700, wasn't it 700, 750?
Put a nice little dent in the payment if we had to pivot and dump it into that.
Yeah.
Well, we've already got 100,000
yeah.
I understand,
for that, but yeah, if we needed,
but 250,000 would put a pretty hefty dent in it, or if we had to.
Yeah.
Because either way, the people in the township benefit from
Right,
having that
right.
new
Oh, yeah.
equipment, so.
And, the sooner we get it paid off, it's better for everybody, really.
Sure, absolutely.
well, they're gonna be hurting because,
Mhm.
that eats up their budget.
Mhm.
I don't, yeah,
just to make that payment,
yeah.
so.
And if we gotta get
Because everything's
rid of
breakdown.
it, I'd rather see it go toward that to help the town out.
100%.
Yep, yeah, cause you're always gonna have things break down, equipment,
Yep.
and you're always gonna need, cause I know those pumper trucks, that they, tankers, seems like they're limping those along, so, yeah. And there'll be time for another ambulance again, I know they just got this one
Yep.
ringed up, but it'll be time to do the other one then, cause that seems to be the bread and butter right now,
Mhm.
so, as
Yeah.
far as the runs go. I don't know how much they made, they made about 80,000 last year in revenue back,
I don't know.
that is quite a bit.
It
I don't
is,
go to those-
You'll never make back
no,
what you
but,
have to pay out, but I think the most we have before 40,000.
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
double it, cause we're doing assists.
Smart money, doing a good job.
yeah, it's, I mean, it's so, just the fact that they make all the calls, you know?
Yeah, haven't missed a call,
They haven't missed a call.
running
since-
assists.
That is great.
Now, there is potential, as like Joe said, that we would have to dissolve and redo to bring in, to the Canadian Township. There's talk of that, I don't know if it's gonna happen or not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Guess that's
certain,
something
I'm saying
we'll-
none of that.
Not, guess I'm not gonna worry
Why
about it
would we
until-
have to do that? Because
Wouldn't
they
have
need
to.
it?
We wouldn't have to, but you do bring in a little bit more, tax base
Mhm.
with not much more coverage. I mean, they already got stuff over there.
Mhm.
I don't know all the details.
I don't either, I don't want to entertain it tonight.
So,
Yeah.
we're not, that's not for us to entertain, but
Yeah, yeah.
going forward, just, helping them out though, with the fire truck
Mhm.
payment.
Yeah, it
Would
would
be a
be,
blessing
it would be.
for helping them.
Mhm.
So we can put that in. Well, that gets everything covered. So what I will do is I will put that into the spreadsheet and upload that on Gateway. So this is the resolution. I need you guys to sign tonight. And it's just the, resolution of Walnut Township Board, Marshall County, Indiana, to adopt a capital improvement plan. And whereas IC Code 3669 requires us to do so, no later than September 30th of each calendar year. Public hearing was advertised and held, and it was advertised on the 28th, and held today, so there's 15 days in between. So
Why can't we merge this into another one of our meetings on our calendar instead of having a
Can,
special?
it'll probably be the
meeting?
July
Just have a
meeting.
little bit longer
we'll
one.
probably do the July meeting.
That's fine, let's do that. rather than
That's when we're doing the
adding
budget
a meeting.
anyway.
Let's just do that rather than, can we just do that rather
Yeah.
than adding a meeting to the calendar?
Can, I just have to advertise for that meeting,
Yeah, that's fine.
which is already advertised.
Either way, we gotta advertise for it, so, right,
Yeah.
but it just frees up on one.
Yep, if you would just have to give me, well, probably not, because.
We'll do it in July, that way we know Joe's not referencing.
Do it in July. So this is what it's going to be. Now therefore be resolved that Walnut Township, Marshall County, Indiana capital improvement plan is duly adopted by the votes of you guys tonight. So it gets
So we need a motion?
you need a motion, and then if you it passes, you can sign it. However you want.
I'll make a motion that we accept resolution number 2025-06.
Second your motion. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, now I'm going to write down here. This will be
You ought to sign
in
first, Mr. President.
2026. Rainy day dog park. 25,000. And then 2027. Rainy day. Pickleball.
That'd be nice
And
to
it was-
get two more courts.
100,000.
And honestly, I didn't know they used, I mean, I know you guys talk about it, I just don't pay attention to how much the disc golf gets used, but if it's getting used by local people, that's great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Give them more room to play their game. cheaper than buying a golf course, although, I know it's over in Union Township, but maybe we can just, I think Ursay's daughters are selling a golf course, the old Mystic
Oh, are
Hills.
they?
Can we just, maybe we can talk them down to our budget?
There we go.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen.
So then,
Can we buy his lake house?
there we go. 2026 recreation, disc golf.
We'll buy his lake house and we'll rent it out to Walnut Township residents.
So we're putting 5,000 for the disc golf. And then in 2027, we're doing, no, 28, sorry, 28. We're doing recreation playground equipment for 25. And then in 2028, this would be the general, and it will be for the building.
We'll cross our fingers and hope that that woman downstate gets fired from her constituents.
Yeah, building under video that.
What's her name?
I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I
She's from Southern Indiana.
yeah,
State representative. Right?
I don't think they're gonna list it in here.
That's all
Yeah, they're not gonna list her in here, but
right.
that's
Just
what
cross
they
our
got.
fingers and hope she gets fired.
Okay, that carried. All right, so I will post this on the gateway. I'll have to review all into this, all those numbers into here, and then at the next meeting, I'll show you a copy of this so you guys can review it.
All kidding aside, even if this did go away, we should spend some of that money and proceed with some of these projects.
Sure, definitely.
We just don't have to take it down to zero like they basically are
That's-
begging us to do.
I'm sure something's gonna have to be said on that. We'll see
Yeah.
where we go. All right, so before we adjourn, just to let you know, we do have a website for the township now. I had to go through the state of Indiana to get that done. It's free. We're just gonna maintain a one-page website,
Good job.
and yeah, we got that done.
You have your face on it?
No, I had them
We
put
need
it
to
up.
get that on there. Is he in charge of the website?
The Indiana Office of Technology is.
Oh,
And they
boy.
put it up. It's got a picture of downtown.
Oh, nice. Not the township, but Argus.
Yeah, it's downtown Argus. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Hold on.
The Miracle Mile of Argus.
Okay.
The Miracle Half Mile. I don't think it's even a half
There you
mile.
go.
Oh, look at that. That's
Look at that. Walnut Township.
lovely, man.
And working with Andrew, by the way, thank you, Andrew, for all your hard work.
Yeah, thank you.
Because he put a lot of time in researching all the equipment that we needed. I did get my new laptop, as you can see there.
Good. I'm glad.
And it's going to be very nice.
So you can get rid of that antiquated
Yeah,
computer.
that's 15 years old.
You can even work from home now.
That's right.
So you have to drive into the
I've
office.
got that all set up. One of the things we will have to discuss is a township credit card. I don't know if we want to, but I have to put everything on my card. And we're going to have the office subscription. I got stuff I got to get. All this equipment I purchased with my credit card, of course, I reimburse and I pay it back.
You get cash back?
I just write a check to myself for all this. And everything's, all the receipts are in there, obviously. But going forward, there are going to be some probably yearly things and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that next time. But on there, I had the fellow from the IoT get with me saying we were up, and appreciate the Indiana Office of Technology as they were able to get this all up before tonight so we can meet the live stream requirements. And we have on there a link to our YouTube channel, and that's what he's doing right now. And we can just, this is us right now live streaming on YouTube. It's going to be behind, what'd you say, about a minute?
You're behind about 30 seconds right now, actually.
30 seconds. It'll be 30 seconds behind.
Man, every foolish thing we said lives for eternity, Dave.
Yeah, well, at least for 90 days, and then I can pull it. So anyway, that's so yeah. Thanks, Andrew Harris, for
Well, good.
getting this all
hopefully
set up and rolling.
That's good that it is live streaming, so hopefully if someone that matters is listening, they can realize the foolishness of running the townships down to zero.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's. I mean, I agree to a point. You know, there's the township's sitting on a lot of money that needs to be done.
That or they can
But-
rewrite it to where our 30 percent that goes to the county, road fund actually gets spent by the taxpayers that paid it in Walnut Township. Either way, I'd be satisfied.
Yeah.
Two really good ideas that don't take much thought.
I know it. But anyway,
Okay,
that,
good.
that's where we're at. We're out of the, we wanna say, I was reluctant to move forward into some of this stuff. Just didn't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here we are.
yep.
That's all right.
It's all
You've
right.
done a good job with the money though, and, that's why the money's there to spend, so good for you.
Yeah, we have our, you know, I'll, with all the equipment, I'm getting a new printer coming in, one that's wireless.
Yeah, but how old was your old one?
That one's 15 years old. It's slow.
Mm.
I'm excited for a new printer.
Yeah, and the way you print paper.
I know, that's right. I think it actually cuts the tree for you and processes it and brings the paper right in. I think that's the one we got.
Yeah.
Amazing how all this technology was gonna alleviate the need for
Yeah.
paper.
No, technology's a money.
That didn't work out.
Technology's a money.
It did, yeah.
It's an absolute money
They
pit.
still want, still think, documentation.
So are we getting billed by the IoT?
No, it's all free.
Well, that's,
Then they do
For
offer,
now.
they do offer some upgrades. You could buy in at $250 a month for a website, or $500 for a month for a website, which we have no need for.
you
So
never get anyone come to a meeting.
I know. So
How many views and likes do you think you'll get?
well, right now our website's not even out there. Other than if
Andrew
someone
will watch
Googles
it, and he'll give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, sorry.
Give me one moment.
we do it now. It's gonna show up as I just viewed, and then you're viewing. So we've got 2 viewers.
Hey, if we get enough, well, I'll wait till the cameras are off, never mind.
Well, with that, do we want to adjourn the meeting?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to adjourn, or I'll entertain a motion to adjourn, how's that?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second your motion to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye.